Welcome to Short Movie Channel. The movie begins with a girl named Sophia, a world champion in ice skating for 3 consecutive years. Unfortunately, she lost her sight during her last championship after falling onto an ice block. Sophia is deeply affected by the accident and tries to convince herself that she's still normal. She packs her bag and decides to leave the house to work. Her mother shows up and asks where she's going. Sophia tells her mom that she's going to work as a cat sitter and will be away from home for an entire week. The woman she's working for is traveling and wants Sophia to look after her cat and take care of the house. Her mother hesitates but eventually agrees when she sees how determined Sophia is. Her mom offers to drive her, but Sophia declines, saying that the woman already sent a taxi to pick her up. A little while later, the taxi driver arrives, and Sophia's mom helps her into the car before they drive off. On the way, her mom calls and tells her how worried she is. She can't believe Sophia is doing all this alone, especially since she's blind now. Sophia reassures her, saying she's not a child and that she can take care of herself. It's clear that Sophia has changed. She's become tense and easily frustrated ever since the accident. Her mom tells her she'll send her an app called See For Me, which allows her to connect with people who can help in case of an emergency. Sophia thanks her and says she'll download it. Soon, Sophia arrives at the house where she's going to work. The owner, Deborah, welcomes her and explains that she's traveling to finalize her divorce papers. All she needs from Sophia is to take care of her cat until she gets back. Sophia starts analyzing Deborah just by the sound of her shoes and concludes that she must be wealthy. Out of the blue, Deborah tells her that her husband cheated on her, so she got revenge and took half of his fortune. Later, Sophia puts a collar with a speaker on the cat, connected to her phone. This way, she can track the cat's location by sound. Sophia uses voice commands on her phone to open apps, and she calls her friend Cam to help her explore the house. Cam describes the place for her as she walks around, opening doors and getting familiar with her surroundings. Eventually, she finds a room filled with expensive bottles of alcohol. She picks one up and asks Cam to check the price online. He tells her it costs $4,500. Sophia jokes about stealing and selling it, but Cam warns her to put it back. He reminds her that last time she stole an old lady's purse, and he only helped her because he thought she was in real need. He says he won't help her this time. Sophia gets annoyed and tells him she won't put the bottle back, then hangs up. Later, she goes to her room and downloads the app her mom recommended. She's clearly upset with herself for stealing. She grabs her pack of cigarettes and heads outside. While she's out, Deborah calls to check on the cat and asks Sophia to activate the home's security system. Sophia turns it on and realizes that it locks all the doors and triggers an alarm if someone tries to break in. She reassures Deborah and tells her to call if she needs anything, then hangs up. As Sophia steps out to smoke, she remembers she activated the security system and that all the doors are now locked. She doesn't know how to get back inside. So, she opens the See For Me app and contacts someone for help. A woman named Kelly answers and asks how she can assist. Sophia explains that she activated the security system and now all the doors are locked. Kelly tells her to turn on her phone's rear camera and start walking around the house to look for an accessible entry. Sophia eventually reaches a sliding glass door. Kelly explains that sliding doors usually aren't connected to the security system and can be opened manually. She instructs Sophia to put her phone down and use both hands to open the door. Sophia manages to do it, but the alarm goes off. She quickly rushes inside and turns off the system. Afterward, she thanks Kelly for helping her, and they begin to get to know each other better. At night, Sophia returns to her room and forgets to activate the security system. As she falls asleep, a gang of 3 people breaks in to rob the house. They're after Deborah's safe and had received information that she was out of town. What they don't know is that Sophia is actually inside the house. Sophia suddenly wakes up to a strange noise and thinks it might be the cat. She grabs her phone and activates the sound on the cat's collar to locate it. Suddenly, Ernie, one of the burglars, hears the collar sound and heads toward the source, still thinking no one is home. Meanwhile, Sophia walks around looking for the cat and hears one of the burglars. She tries to hide but accidentally bumps into a vase, knocking it over and making a noise. Ernie hears the crash and starts searching for where the noise came from. At the same time, Sophia hides and calls the police. The officer tells her help is on the way and instructs her not to move. Sophia hangs up and quickly calls Kelly for help. Kelly also tells her not to move or make any noise until the police arrive. But Sophia says the gang already heard her and are probably searching for her. She's afraid they'll kill her if they find her. Without thinking, Sophia leaves her hiding spot, hoping to escape the house before any of them catch her. Kelly tries to guide her toward the door and help her find the way, but unfortunately, one of the gang members catches her. Kelly sees everything happening and the gang takes Sophia's phone. Ernie checks Sophia's phone and sees the last call was with the police. The gang panics and decides to kill her because she might have seen them. That's when Sophia interrupts and tells them she's blind and can't see anything. Ernie video calls the gang's leader to show him Sophia's face and confirm that she really is blind. The gang leader confirms it and says Deborah's safe has $7 million in it. He tells them they need to get out fast. Since Sophia is blind, she won't be able to identify them. They decide not to kill her. But then Sophia, hearing about the $7 million, offers to help them in exchange for a cut of the money. She promises to call the police back and cancel the report so they can rob the house. The gang leader agrees and tells her to call the police. When she calls, the officer tells her a patrol is already on the way, and even if she cancels the report, they still have to check and make sure everything is okay. Sophia hangs up, frustrating the gang because now the police will come and search the house. Sophia tells them to hide and she'll try to convince the officer to leave. Meanwhile, Kelly is tracking down Deborah's house using a computer program. She calls the police and reports that some people broke in and kidnapped Sophia. By this time, the officer arrives at Deborah's house and asks Sophia to open the door. Sophia refuses and says she made the report by mistake. But the officer insists, suspecting that someone might be threatening her. Sophia has no choice but to open the door. The officer enters and starts searching the house but finds nothing. Still, she becomes suspicious and asks Sophia why she called. Sophia tells her she left the TV on and thought someone had broken in. Although the officer doesn't fully believe her, she decides to leave. But suddenly she gets a call from another officer saying that a woman named Kelly reported a gang broke into Deborah's house and that she personally saw one of the burglars. The officer immediately draws her weapon and starts searching the house again. Ernie, realizing he's cornered, surrenders. She arrests him and calls for backup. She then asks Sophia where the other two are. Sophia tells her they're hiding in the kitchen. Suddenly, one of the gang members appears and attacks the policewoman, causing her gun to fall to the ground. He strangles her until she dies. After that, he realizes that the policewoman's gun is missing, and so is Sophia. At that moment, Sophia is running away from the gang and calls Kelly, asking her for help. She tells her that the gang killed the policewoman and that she needs to escape. Kelly surprises her by saying that she has a gun and tells her to calm down so they can figure out a plan. But Sophia is terrified. She runs out of the house, prompting Kelly to warn her that she's now in an open area where they can easily find her. So she tells her to hide in the back room until the police backup arrives. Sophia agrees and goes into the back room of the house. As soon as she enters, she trips and falls to the ground. Irene hears the sound and grabs a knife to go look for her. At the same time, Sophia grabs her weapon and tells Kelly that the gang is back and trying to break into the safe to steal the money. Kelly suspects that two gang members are searching for Sophia while one of them is trying to open the safe, so she tells Sophia to hide and stay completely silent. Suddenly, Kelly notices that Irene has entered the room, searching for Sophia. She tells Sophia to aim the gun and shoot, but Irene sees her and says he doesn't want to hurt her. Kelly tells her, "He's holding a knife, he's going to kill you, you need to shoot him." Sophia hesitates and is scared, but when she feels Irene getting closer, she finally shoots him and kills him. Sophia is shaken by what happened and starts moving around the house to find a safer spot. Another gang member shows up, and Kelly tells her to shoot him. The bullet hits his leg, and he limps toward her to kill her, but Sophia shoots again, this time randomly, and kills him. Sophia then sits down to rest, completely devastated. Kelly comforts her, saying she's doing great and only one gang member is left, the one trying to open the safe. Sophia thanks her for her help. But before she can finish talking, she gets a phone notification that her battery is about to die. Kelly encourages her, saying she has to act fast and take down the last guy before her phone dies. Sophia heads toward the thief, while Kelly tries to guide her. As he's opening the safe, he suddenly finds Sophia standing behind him, threatening him not to move. He surrenders and tells her the safe is open, she can take whatever she wants. Kelly tells Sophia to shoot him, but she stays silent, considering taking the money. Suddenly, her phone dies, cutting off the connection with Kelly. Since the thief knows Sophia is blind, he quietly grabs some of the money and tries to sneak away. But Sophia hears him move and threatens to shoot. When he tries to grab her gun, she shoots him at the last second and kills him. Just then, his phone rings. She picks it up, it's the gang leader calling. She tells him the mission is done. He arrives at the house and finds all his men dead. He realizes Sophia is the one who took them down. He calls out for her, knowing she's still hiding inside. He tries every trick to get her to reveal herself so he can kill her. He offers to split the money with her, but Sophia doesn't trust him. She knows he wants to kill her. So she cuts the power to the house to distract him. The gang leader pulls out his gun and starts searching every room. Eventually, he enters the room where Sophia is hiding. She throws a cup to distract him, and he fires blindly. By coincidence, one of the bullets hits Sophia in the leg. She falls to the ground and quickly moves before he can figure out where she is. Since the power is out, he can't see either. She finds one of the dead gang members and uses his phone to call the gang leader's phone, letting the ringtone guide her to his location. When his phone rings, she realizes he's standing right behind her. She fires wildly, but he attacks and tries to strangle her. She finds a glass bottle nearby, grabs it, and smashes it over his head. He loses consciousness. Sophia then keeps hitting him until he dies. She collapses, overwhelmed, never imagining she'd survive this. The next day, Sophia leaves the hospital in a wheelchair due to the gunshot wound in her leg. She asks her mother for her bag. Her mother tells her that the police couldn't find the money from the safe and are looking for the thief who stole it. Sophia replies that she doesn't care. She plans to go back to skiing and live her life. It turns out Sophia had taken all the money from the safe. She used her blindness to gain sympathy from the police. After all, she's blind, so no one would suspect her. Later, Sophia calls Kelly and tells her she's back to her normal life and about to go skiing again with her boyfriend. She says she's happy to be doing what she loves without letting her disability hold her back. And so, Sophia starts a new life thanks to the money she stole. And that's where the movie ends. If you liked the film, give us a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.